Marge Thomas was with Goodwill for 37 years. She retired in 2011 as CEO of Goodwill after 17 years in Baltimore. Marge is legendary in her inspiration for the organization and her commitment to helping people attain independence through work. Before she retired, the board decided to honor her legacy by starting a scholarship that provides financial assistance to program graduates who wish to pursue their dream through furthering their education. It enables 1 to 3 graduates of Goodwill's workforce training programs to attend a community college part-time and or allow them to receive certification from an accredited program. The scholarships are up to $1,500 per semester, and they cover tuition, fees, and books with a maximum of $3,000 per student per year. For the introduction of these award winners, I would like to welcome Bill Shapiro of White House and Shapiro, this year's sponsor for the Marge Thomas Scholarship.
Thank you. I am so pleased to be up here today. You see, my company, White House and Shapiro, and my family have such great energy and connection with Goodwill at the Chesapeake. My grandfather, Bernard Ben Shapiro, emigrated from Lvov, Austria-Hungary in 1907, and with a horse and buggy, he began a little recycling business, which grew to be a bigger recycling business. In the mid-1980s, when he was in his 80s, my grandfather, remembering the satisfaction that nearly 80 years of work gave him, and believing that all individuals need the self-respect that work provides, founded People Encouraging People, PEP, and after that, STEP, Shapiro Training Employment Program, that is now part of this Goodwill. And for even some more positive thoughts and connections, I and my nephew, Brian Shapiro London, Ben's great-grandson, now run that little recycling business Ben founded, and we partner with this great Goodwill to recycle and to market affordable clothing and hard goods to developing nations around the world. And to conduct this worldwide business, we hire STEP and Goodwill clients, and we use Goodwill staff services. And of course, we're very proud financial supporters of STEP. And that's why I'm particularly pleased that this year's first winner of the Marge Thomas Scholarship recipient is T. Lee Cooper. Now, it makes me very pleased because, number one, T. Lee is was part of the STEP program. T. Lee is a survivor of violent assault. She enrolled in Goodwill STEP program, which is dedicated to the supported employment movement for people with psychiatric disabilities who are also economically disadvantaged. Since enrolled, she's completed 2 of 3 program tracks within the program, human services training and supported employment, and is now working on her transition from psychiatric rehabilitation program services. Since enrolling in STEP, she's earned her driver's license and opened a bank account. She's prepared to gain her independence. She's also a student at Howard Community College with a major in child development and social studies, and she's accepted a position at Costco where she will help to coordinate a mentorship program focused specifically on career development. This scholarship will greatly enhance T. Lee's ability to be self-sufficient and will be very helpful in supporting her transition to full independence.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is T. Lee Cooper. I go by T. Lee. Believe it or not, my mom and dad argue to this day on how to pronounce it, so you can't go wrong. I definitely want to thank Mr. Shapiro and your whole entire family who helped to contribute and do so much for STEP, and with everybody that comes through the program. It really is a great door to walk through for people who don't see doors. So we are very appreciative of you, your family, and Goodwill that partners with you. I want to give a special shout out to the PRP coordinator of STEP, and also my personal friend and mentor, Miss Ursula E. Young. Would you please stand up for me? I would also like to thank Mr. Ryan Smith, who's the Vice President of the Operations for Workforce Development, and also Michelle Benjamin and Olumide Sanusi, who all helped to contribute to a team of people in conjunction with all of the people who donate, all of the people who believe in what Goodwill is doing, believe in like programs like STEP, to be that support team. A little bit of my story, I'm originally born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and I was a victim of a crime that changed my life. And it's easy to look back on something and say, okay, this was for the good. But when you're going through it, in the midst of it, and trying to bounce back from it, it doesn't feel like that. And having a support team, having people who can make doors possible, make doors visible, is everything. And I am very, very thankful to all of the previous sponsors, the current sponsors, and also the future sponsors who will see the benefit that donating and contributing to causes that Goodwill puts at the forefront donate to. With this award, this is just another leap in a giant direction for me. And I'm very thankful again to you, Mr. Shapiro, and all of your family and Goodwill. Thank you so much.